From Mamma Mia, welcome to The Spill, your daily pop culture fix. I'm Em Burnham.
And I'm Laura Brodnick.
And today is our favorite episode of the week because it is Weekend Watch, where we give you either a movie or TV show that has come out this week for you to watch this weekend.
And that's all we have time for today
I did break the rules again.
Oh, I mean, look, at this stage of the game, who cares
But I have
about
a
my
Band-Aid.
rules?
So I'm choosing, I want to talk about a movie that actually came out last week.
Okay.
It's in cinemas now. And then I also have another movie that actually came out this week.
Okay,
So
all
I'm
right.
fixing my problem.
We'll get to those. Can I do a little sexy recommendation at the
A
top?
sexy one, okay.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, have you ever watched Outlander?
I have watched Outlander
Yeah.
with my mum.
Okay, odd choice.
It's an odd choice.
Obviously, do you and Evelyn talk about your favourite sex scenes when you're watching
We
it, or do you just watch it in
and
silence?
we have since not watched it together.
Okay. That's the correct choice. So I feel like everyone's watched Outlander, but if you haven't, it's a series based on the best-selling books by Diana Gabaldon. It's about a woman called Claire who gets sucked back in time
Ooh.
where she falls in love. There's more to it than this. It's an epic story, but basically she gets sucked back in time where she falls in love with a very handsome Scottish man called Jamie Fraser. Fun fact, Jamie Fraser is played by Sam Heughan. And Sam Heughan, when the show first came out, came into the old Mamma Mia office that was like a little room. Do you remember we had a podcast studio? It was a little greenhouse with no door.
A little shed.
Yeah,
We
little
called it the shed.
Yeah, it was a little shed and it had a piece of like corrugated iron that someone would have to pull across the door once everyone was in.
Yes.
Sam Heughan came, I interviewed him there. I wasn't even on a podcast then. We just interviewed him in there for like the sound. And then his publicist said, and he was lovely. He was very shy. He was like, I don't know what's going on. Everyone in the world's like weirdly obsessed with me. And I was like, child, just wait. It's about to get, we're the same age. I was like, child, just wait. It's about to get so much worse. Cause like these books had a huge cult following. And then his publicist said like, does anyone from the Mamma Mia office want a photo with Sam? And I was like, let me go check. I did a lap. No one wanted a photo with him. So we took a photo together and he left. The next week, Outlander blew up.
Oh,
and
I bet they all regretted that.
Yeah.
Including myself. I would have been there.
Yeah, I think I came to you and you're like, I don't know who that man is.
Oh, Sam, I'm so
I
sorry.
know. And I was like, oh, sorry, everyone's just
But
in a
look at you now. You didn't need that photo.
Oh, sorry, Sam, everyone's just in a meeting right now.
And we're all there. Our office was open plan, so it's very obvious that none of us are in a meeting.
Yeah, he's like, none of these women are looking in my direction. And then the next week, Outlander blew up into this huge show that everyone was watching and everyone was lusting after him like he was the hottest man in the world and everyone missed their chance is all I'll say. So the Outlander, the original series, is about to come to an end. It's been going for so many years. But to fill that Outlander gap in everyone's heart, the prequel series, Outlander Blood of My Blood, is premiering this weekend on Stan, August 9. It is a prequel series and it traces the lives of Jamie and Claire. So the big romantic leads of this whole epic story. It traces the lives of their parents and their love story.
Oh, how good.
So you're still getting that epic, historical, romantic vibe, but with like a whole new story and a whole new characters, but it's in the Outlander world.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
So that's out on Stan.
It's out on Stan this weekend, August 9, and then episodes are dropping weekly. But if you're just like, because you love romance and I love a bit of historical romance, so if you're looking for something to fill the gap as Outlander, the original series, comes to an end, or you could just come in and watch it. If you haven't watched Outlander, the original, you could just come in and watch the prequel series. It stands alone as its own story if you love a historical romance.
I'm so excited. Okay, my turn.
Okay.
So I have done something that I usually don't do.
Oh.
And it's watching a body horror movie.
I'm so shocked by that because I have to drag you kicking and screaming to anything that even is slightly horror. I had to drag you to I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yes.
And I was saying, Emily, it's a horror comedy, emphasis on the comedy.
Yes, correct.
And you barely came.
I saw this movie with a date. And as we know, I do anything for a man. So that is the reason why I saw this movie. The reason I actually saw this movie seriously is because it stars Dave Franco and Alison Brie, which we talked about.
Yeah.
We've talked about their press tour for this movie. We talked about stuff they've been doing with the paparazzi. Like
they have nailed this press tour because they've done all their interviews together and they've given so much information about their relationship because they've been married a long time. People are obsessed with them without giving anything because they're both so funny and they give these little intimate details without sharing anything too intimate. So I think everyone has so many people went to see this movie because they're in love with them as a couple, but then the movie's very different, right?
Movie is very different. So the reason why I wanted to see it was like I know every single detail of this press tour and everything they're doing for it. I know nothing about the movie. Wish I did before I went in to see it.
Oh, no.
So I went to watch it. It is, firstly, I do want to say if you're a horror fanatic, this is a brilliant movie in the horror genre. Like it is so creative. It is so well done. It is so original. And I think if you love horror and you love like psychological thrillers, this is going to be perfect for you. I like horror. This is something so different. It's kind of a mix of like The Substance if it was on steroids.
Right, because body horror is such a specific thing. It's this very visceral, gross out, very graphic form of horror that you either can stand it or you can't. Like there's heaps of different horror genres. And even for me, like body horror is the one that I sometimes have a bit of an issue with. Like I love those movies, but they it gives you an inner sickness that you cannot escape.
And this like the work of the body horror in this, like they don't shy away from anything and they don't pull the camera away from anything.
Yeah.
You see it all. It's all laid out on the table. So the premise of it is Alison Brie and Dave Franco, they created it and they also star in it as the main characters. They play a couple who are kind of codependent on each other. And the whole premise of the movie is that to have a successful relationship, you must be one.
Oh, how do you feel about that after this movie?
I was like, that's beautiful, but I didn't know you must be one physically.
Oh, sure.
And the whole movie is about, I can't say too much without spoiling it, but just know that it is physically upsetting.
Oh my God. So they're a couple, right? And they go somewhere where they
go for like a hike in a forest. Also, because
that's your first mistake.
If you've watched horror movies with me like LB has, you would know that I don't see a lot of the movie because my eyes are shut.
So many times I'll be so into a movie and then I'll turn around to be like, oh my God, Emily, that was a great scene. And Emily's gone. And where is she? She's slid onto the floor and she's in a little ball and she's shaking.
Yeah. I don't recommend this for first dates.
Oh my God. But didn't you get to do a little like, I sometimes like a horror movie on a first date because sometimes watching a comedy, like if you have a weird laugh like I do, it's not great for a first date. And then a romance is sometimes too much pressure. But a horror movie is I actually think is quite a good date movie if it's not a gross out run because then you get to do a little and then sometimes you can do like a little handhold.
Well, okay, I thought that would be the case. But then when he went to reach for my hand, it also scared me. And
don't touch me.
I literally was like, ah! And he was like, I'm sorry. I was like, don't do that.
Especially because like the movie is telling us not to touch.
Yes.
The movie is telling us don't go on hikes.
This is not the horror movie you want to watch with a date because it's literally like you want to be as far away from people as possible.
Oh, how romantic. Yeah, it's like don't go on hikes, don't fall in love, don't live with a significant other and don't get cursed so that your bodies meld together.
So that is literally the premise of the movie is like something magical happens and their bodies start to merge.
Are there some sexy scenes in there to kind of offset the horror? Because Dave Franco on his press tour, and I don't want to call that man a liar, said that there's a little bit of freaky stuff. And he's like, hey, we do things on camera that we don't even do at home.
Yeah, there is some freaky stuff in there.
Oh, like sexy stuff.
Like, yeah. Like as in like, I don't know how to, in the beginning, like there's a lot of freakish behavior, like sexy.
Oh, before
freaky,
they even get cursed.
Before they get cursed. Okay. And then after, like they kind of use it as a way of being like, oh, this could be like a fun little thing we do now that we have this thing happening between us.
Yeah.
And then it gets really sad.
Oh, okay.
The Alison Brie's acting.
Oh, she's an incredible actress.
She is so incredible. I want to see her in everything now. Like that was the one, like my biggest takeaway from that besides like, oh my God, I'm never going to sleep again. Is like,
and I'm never going to see this man again.
Alison Brie. And like, I feel like she's one of those actors where you could see it when she did Community when she was very young and you're like, you are really funny. You're extremely good looking, but you're also really smart in the way you act. And I think like she needs to be everywhere. Like she is just so, so, so brilliant.
Oh my God.
So there's a reason it has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a brilliant movie. Not really for me, but if you love horror, you love psychological thrillers, you love clinging onto your dates in the cinema, this one is for you.
Love.
Okay. I have a really, really quick second one I want to talk about.
You can take as long as you want. I got nowhere to be.
Okay. So after watching this horror movie, I was like, I need something that's going to...
You need like a little palate cleanser.
That's just going to like act like melatonin for me. Like it just needs to vibe me out. And on Wednesday this week, Prime Video released a movie called The Pickup. And I was really excited because I saw the trailer for this the week before, and it just had the perfect comedic cast I've ever seen.
Wow.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, great.
Pete Davidson.
I mean, great. Love that man in a comedy.
Keke Palmer.
As you know, I worship the altar of Keke Palmer.
Oh my God.
Sorry, there's only one perfect human being in the world, and it's Keke Palmer.
So good. And Eva Longoria.
Oh, I love Eva Longoria too. She's great.
She plays like her character in this movie reminded me of a character in Desperate Housewives.
Oh, great. And that is her best role.
Best role. She's so funny. So basically it is like an action comedy, like a buddy action comedy. Eddie Murphy and Pete Davidson play guardians. Guardians are those guards that drive those big armored trucks between like casinos and museums and art galleries, like transporting all the really, really expensive, high quality goods. And Eddie Murphy is really annoyed because he's paired up with Pete Davidson, who's kind of like a rookie, and he's just like taking the piss. And Eddie Murphy's like,
oh wow, such a stretch for Pete Davidson.
I have to get home. It's my 25th wedding anniversary to Eva Longoria. I'm going to be late for dinner. So they were like, we just need the day to go smoothly. The day doesn't go smoothly because Keke Palmer wants to rob the armored vehicle. It is so funny, but not like the funny I was expecting. I was expecting like really slapstick comedy. It's very smart comedy. Pete Davidson is actually the most like comic relief in the movie, and Keke and Eddie play like serious characters.
Wow, what a departure.
Such a departure, but like they're still brilliant. They all work really well together. It's just funny. So funny. Watch with your family. I want you to watch it.
I'm going to watch it. I watch everything with Keke Palmer in it.
It's so good. Prime Video, The Pickup.
Love.
And that is Weekend Watch. Oh my God. I want everyone to, not everyone has to watch together.
It's I'm definitely going to watch it.
You'll love it. I think you'll really like it.
Maybe not on a date. Do you want to come sit with me again?
I think I could do it the second time actually. I've been through it the first time, but I feel like I want you to watch it and then write a review.
Okay.
People need to know.
I'll add that to my list of things to do this week.